Introducing the Sinister.
Shit. Hello, and welcome to Figure Bang, Nashville edition. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, it's the second ever episode of Figure Bang. Figure Bang, yep, I said it right this time, actually. The second ever episode of Figure Bang, starring your hosts, Captain Cool, and this douchebag over here, VJ.
We're going to confuse them because the last episode ended with me saying, I'm BJ and you're a douchebag.
Okay.
I'm Captain Cool, Prince all podcasters, or Sean Dale, stand-up comedian, and this is Vincent Willingham.
And I don't boast me being Prince of anything, but
he does butt chugs and bananas. Follow him on Instagram at butt chug and bananas.
Don't comment on my videos.
Also, we're in Nashville this week. Big episode 2. We got a lot going on, and just a little disclaimer, that was VJ's new car.
Yep.
What is it called?
Sinister.
And what happened to the last car?
Okay, so here's a huge update, which if you watch our podcast or listen to our podcast, you might have already heard about. But yeah, so I, for my job, travel to and from different places. And one week they had me, after spending 2 months in Nashville and Antioch, which actually led to me accepting a job and moving back to Nashville, they asked me to do a week in Memphis. So, I drove the time it takes to get to Memphis. I was only down there for a week. And a lot of good stories and good times came out of Memphis. Except for the very last day, the morning that I was supposed to leave, I decided to get up, get me some breakfast before I left. This is at 4 a.m. And of course, at this time, McDonald's decides now's the perfect time to reset everything, and we don't accept debit cards, we're cash only at this time. So, of course, I go through the drive-thru. Hey, we're cash only. I'm in Memphis. I'm not carrying cash. I don't normally carry cash, but I'm definitely not going to do it in Memphis. And as I'm leaving the McDonald's drive-thru, I head down Germantown to get on the interstate, headed towards the next place that was open, which was Crystal's. Aside from all the other McDonald's that were open, that would have told me the same thing. So as I'm getting on the interstate, a drunk driver who pulled out of a bar recently. I saw him pull onto the road and I saw how he couldn't drive. Once he had finally figured it out, hit me and ran away. So I was involved in a hit and run with a drunk driver in Memphis.
Totaled his car.
Totaled my car. And so I had to get a new one. And that is how we are introduced to Sinister.
R.I.P. the Sin Eater. I love that car. Almost died in it 1,000 times. How long did
and
you
the
have
one
that?
time I almost died in it, she actually protected me.
How long did you have that baby?
The very week that me and Leslie started dating.
What year that is?
It was 2014.
2014 to 2022.
10/5/14 is when we started dating. The week before that is when I got my car. So I've been with that car longer than I've been with Leslie. Not much longer, but and there's so many good memories in that car. So many good things attached to that car. And I did tear up a little bit when I had to say goodbye. But I left Donatello with her, and I left my Decepticons emblem with her, so she wouldn't be lonely in the big car graveyard somewhere that they're going to take her to and just have her sit there forever.
And I also left it with my tears, which I shed while you were driving me around.
I don't think she really cares so much about that.
Anyway, well, that aside, this is the Nashville edition. We had a great time here this weekend. We went to, first day we were here, we went out to eat, we went to go see the new movie Nope. And then the next day we went to SummerSlam 2022. Terrific time. And then the day after, we saw
Ric
Flairs' last match. Oh, his third retirement match. But this is the last one, and it was a great time. And I was glad I got to spend it with my best buddy here. We had an absolute blast this weekend here in Nashville. And So why don't we just go ahead and go to our first video. Let's show you what some of the fun we had this weekend here in Nashville, Tennessee.
just a little bit of fun real quick. We're gonna open up these that we found in Target. They are Godzilla series, little figural bag clip. And there was only 3, so we're gonna open 1 each, and then I guess the third one we'll just consider part of the party.
What you got?
Oh, Godzilla.
What is it, like a block or?
Yeah, it's like Godzilla doing atomic breath.
I got Godzilla versus Mecha Godzilla. Is that Mecha Godzilla?
Yeah, it is.
I got Godzilla versus Mecha Godzilla.
Mine's still cooler. And for the party, let's see what this sucker is. And when I say for the party, I just want you to know, it's staying with me. Because I knew as soon as I grabbed it what it was.
Shit.
Boom!
Did you strategically place out who got what?
No, I could tell by how skinny it was that the 2 had to be those.
Yeah.
And then I was like, well, the third one's going to be something interesting.
Yeah.
And of course, it was
Godzilla.
Godzilla. So
now, okay, that's pretty cool.
And I was like, whichever Godzilla I get, it's probably gonna become part of my car somewhere. I'll figure out a place for him eventually.
Sweet.
If he doesn't just sit up here. But yeah, super cool.
You ready to fight? Then step into the ring and take on Sting. There's me and my rival, Ric Flair. And there's a total package, Lex Luger. Check out the toughest tag team around, the Steiner Brothers. These WCW action figures are just as tough and as mean as we are.
Rick goes for the knee drop. Can Sting escape? Oh, he's gonna finish him off with the body slam.
The WCW wrestlers each sold separately from Duluth. I dare anybody to take us on.
This week, our first purchase. I know it's coming out here for Nashville, so the day before I picked this baby up. This is a sign I got at Walmart for $15. It grows up. You can write wherever you want on it. We had like boobs and wiener on there earlier, but we thought it'd be more appropriate to put Figure Bang on there. Name of this wonderful show. So yeah, this is pretty cool. Actually, for $15, it's almost a steal.
And especially since it's going to be a feature on our show, probably regularly, hopefully regularly.
This bad boy's going to go everywhere we go.
Everywhere we go.
Look at that.
Yeah. All
But
those
you can't
different
do
colors.
that. Alright, so months and months and months ago, like right after we finished filming episode 1 of Figure Bang,
We dedicated ourselves to episode 2.
well, yeah, that. But BJ still had, what was it, $35 of Sean Bucks left over.
Yes.
And one day I was at work and I saw some Ranger figures. Now I don't know as much about Rangers as he does, so I sent pictures. So you got this one, this one, this one, this one. And 3, he said, I need you to get right now. And this was like February, March of 2022. And they've been sitting in my house waiting for this episode, and here they are.
It's been over a year almost. No, actually, no. Wait.
About half a year.
It's been about half a year.
And now these cost about $60, which means no longer is there Sean Bucks, but now $25 in BJ Bucks. Cha-ching!
Actually, that sounds right. Yeah, that sounds right. Now I got negative Sean Bucks.
All right.
Sounds about right.
If I hand you one, I want you to introduce who they are.
All right, I can do that. Crazily enough, on here it actually has him as the Power Rangers in Space Phantom Ranger. I don't know if that's them trying to distance themselves from Turbo and how poorly received it was. But originally when I watched this as a kid, for the most part, you only saw him in Turbo. I mean, he might have had a few small episodes in space, but I don't remember seeing him much after Turbo. And I saw him mostly in Turbo. So it's interesting that it says Phantom in Space. But what do I know? But he's kind of like the Power Rangers Turbo's 6th Ranger, because almost every series they have a air quotes 6th Ranger, which is like a special Ranger that only comes in when they absolutely need him. And if you ever watch Mighty Morphin, you know the Green Ranger, or the White Mighty Morphin, you know the Green Ranger, or the White Ranger after the green powers have been taken all away. After Power Rangers Zeo, they had the Gold Ranger, or after Mighty Morphin they had Zeo, and Zeo had the Gold Ranger. Then Turbo had the Phantom Ranger. In Space had the Silver Ranger. So, again, not sure why it says in Space, but interesting.
Alright, number 2.
Now this is the actual In Space Pink Ranger. She was the last Turbo Ranger after Kat left. I want to say her name was Cassie. So the last episode, Power Rangers Turbo, Divatox pretty much left Earth to go to a royal wedding. It might have been her wedding, I can't remember exactly whose wedding it was. But she left Earth to go to a royal wedding. And the Turbo Rangers decided that they were going to follow her and try to stop her evil plans. And they lost their powers and they lost their powers because I think Divatox destroyed the command center or something. They all go up to outer space and they bump into Andros, who's the In Space Red Ranger. Apparently he's just been doing it all by himself this whole time. And they join him and become In Space Rangers.
And finally, a third figure.
Dragon. It's Tanya. She is the yellow Zeo Ranger leading into Power Rangers Turbo, which is great because she got to be in a Power Rangers movie, but sucks because she also led into one of the worst Power Rangers series there was. Not a lot of fans. Some fans love it. Some fans just are like, okay, whatever. But, yeah. She was the last Zeo Ranger. She got her powers from Aisha. Aisha gave up being the Yellow Ranger, and in the process, she went on a vision quest. And in the process, she bumped into Tanya, and Tanya was like she decided Tanya was going to be the new Ranger and not her, and that's how Aisha stopped being a Ranger and Tanya became a Ranger, and she became a Ranger in my favorite series of Power Rangers. Now, for those of you who really are hoping to see some of Sean's collection, Captain Cool over here, get ready for a very VJ-centric episode because I got really lucky. Like I said, Memphis had its highlights. It really did. While I was in Memphis before the incident, before the accident, all the shit that made it bad, I just happened to stumble on the fact that gangsters and thugs don't buy action figures. Because I just walked into the most random Target you could think of. Walked over to the toy section, and they had every single figure that I had been looking for, even ones that were a couple series old. Like, I don't think any of these launched together at the same time, and they just had all of them, which made my week, month, day, year, I don't know. I spent about $250, maybe $300 in 2 days while I was in Memphis. So, yeah. And this right here, if you're a big fan of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, you know who this is.
From one of the stupidest episodes, I have watched the first 2 seasons of Mighty Morphin. I do know who this is. He was trying to eat all the food in the world. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay.
And the best way he thought to go about it was like one park at a time. Let me just eat all the food in this park. Let me go to, where they all hang out, eat all their food. I love it. I love how campy it was, how stupid it was. It's like old school Batman when Adam West was on the
True. I gotta give you that.
It's, the best thing about it was like how stupid his plan to, like,
it's like Butter's plan to flood the world and turn the water hose.
Yeah. And it's just great because, like each episode of Power Rangers at that time had like a really good lesson for you. In this instance, recycling and world hunger. So this particular figure, I kept looking. They had so many of them, but I was looking for the one with the best details, least amount of damage, and I found this one. And I liked the quality of the figure and everything. He was, he has the best detail. He has the least amount of damage, and of course, the only flop side, the only downside was that the packaging that he came in was already torn and destroyed. Somebody had, I guess, dropped it or just wanted to play with it or something and ripped it open. But the figure itself was in better condition than any of the other figures, so I just went ahead and got it. So if you wonder why there's a giant crack in this box or rip in the box, it was because he was the best one, but the packaging was the dip.
Alright, found a Sean figure. Okay, so normally I'm not super big into pops. I get occasional pop if it's something I really like. And I have a couple wrestling ones, but I knew to get this one because at the time they put this out, he was already fired. And I was like, he's my favorite wrestler, and it's a Christmas one. I was like, and he's fired. I was like, this is gonna be pretty rare to get one day. So I picked this bad boy up at my local Walmart, the one I work at, and I just love it. It is a Christmas The Fiend Bray Wyatt. I love this pop. It just looks great. It's him in his outfit, but with Christmas themed colors and a Santa hat. You can't go wrong with a Santa hat. And this is just fucking beautiful. So I had a lot of toys to bring up in Nashville, so I want to make sure I got a backpack, and I was like, I need a backpack. I want to get the coolest backpack I can find. And it's pretty damn cool. It's got all the Dragon Ball Z characters on it. Got Goku and Vegeta going Super Saiyan. You got Piccolo, Gohan, Trunks is all on here. Comes with a lunch bag, a lanyard, and a model utility case, which I think is supposed to be like your Nintendo. And this thing is just decked out. Even the back strap's got the Dragon Balls on it. And this bad boy is badass. It's the coolest fucking backpack. Yeah, this is the coolest one I could find.
Back to action, as the old Red Ranger would say. And I'm only saying that because it's back to me again. Sorry, guys. Like I said, I got a lot of stuff to indulge with, play with, there, whatever you want to say. Next up, we got the squad, and it is actually the SPD Squad A. They were heroes from the SPD series that eventually became evil, and I have the whole set now. Originally, the only one I had was the blue one. It came in a 2-pack. Actually, Sean got it for me just because we were in Target one day and he was like, "You want it?" Fuck yeah, I want it. So he got it for me. It came with blue and space. Actually, no. It came with blue SPD. It came with the blue and SPD Ranger. So it's a 2-pack. Blue SPD and then blue SPD Squad A. Then I also found the Red Ranger actually out here in Nashville. I found a couple others for the series that we were going to film for Figure Bang, and somehow I guess I got confused. I thought we were going to film it in Knoxville, and I've already taken those ones too. So at a later time we'll get some more footage on some more shit that I bought. But this one right here is the pink SPD Squad A. I found this one and the yellow SPD Squad A in Memphis together at a game store. And I do remember the person behind the counter said, "Hey, we also got the red one if you want to buy it." So it would be funny if it's not in my collection in Knoxville, because I might have to make another trip out to Memphis. Not gonna happen. But these two over here I found in the wild, as we like to say, actually hunting down figures. I found those two. After several trips to GameStops and Targets in Memphis, which, like I said, was a gold mine, I could not find the, and I mean several, because I was literally, whenever I wasn't working, I was driving to other GameStops and Targets to look for figures. And I was looking for this one specifically, the SPD Green Squad, and I could not find it anywhere in Memphis. And I was like, well, maybe I'll get lucky in Knoxville, in Nashville. And I searched around in Nashville, didn't find it anywhere. Went online on GameStop, they were sold out. Found one on Amazon, found a couple different people selling it on Amazon, and I bought it off Amazon. So that's how I ended up with this one. Sucks that I wasn't able to find it out in the wild, but you know, it's great that I got it in my collection. Welcome back to Figure Bang. You don't know that you left, but you did. Now you're back. So this is a nice little segment that we like to do where we open shit together, which it's a bit of bonding, but really it's a competition. We try to see who did better. This week we have WWE trading cards.
We got regular WWE and NXT. I picked these up at a card shop in Nashville called Grand Slam. They're pretty cheap. I got 2 pieces for each of us, and we'll see who had the better cards. Now, I'll start with NXT. Now, we already opened these a little bit, so we don't spend 5 minutes opening them like we did last time. Alright, so let's see who we got first. What'd you get?
Legado del Fantasma.
Okay, for my first card, I got Karrion Kross defeated Danny Burch. Okay, I guess I needed a card.
Mine just says picks up a victory. Looks like he beat some dude I've never seen before.
My next card, I got Roderick Strong and Danny Burch again. This time he won. They defeated Fabian Archer and Raul Mendoza.
I got Damian Priest costs Johnny Gargano his rematch.
Hold on. My next card is an actual wrestling card. It's
Joaquin
Wilde. It's just a Joaquin Wilde card. It's got his facts and shit on the back. That's pretty cool. What's your next one?
You're gonna love this. It is Legado del Fantasma picks up a victory, but in a different font. It's actually got like this cool like blue or purple rim around it, which I love. Purple is my favorite color, so it's a cool variant, I guess.
My next card is a regular wrestler card, and this time I got Dakota Kai.
Hey, she just made her grand return at SummerSlam.
She did.
It's a pretty good pickup.
All right, what's your next one?
Oh, my next one is the current and youngest Mr. Money in the Bank in WWE history, Austin Theory. Austin Theory, or as he is currently called, just Theory.
All right. My next card is also a big mainstay on the main roster, but I got Bianca Belair card. I like this one. She's spinning her hair around, telling everybody she's the roughest, toughest man in the.
Hey, you got a SmackDown card.
Yeah. And this one's got SmackDown. What's your next one?
Kind of pissed now. I got Santos Escobar.
Wait, didn't I get him too? No, I got Joaquin Wild.
Joaquin Wild. And Santos Escobar is part of the faction, I think, with Legado del Fantasma. So, yay.
Alright, my next card, it's got Adam Cole, Finn Balor, and William Regal. And it's the Adam Cole and Finn Balor finish in a tie in a fatal four-way Iron Man match. And William Regal's pointing his fingers saying, no, y'all tied. And so we got that. And your next card?
Interestingly enough, I got Jake Atlas defeats Tony Nese.
Oh!
Yay! Really losing this round.
And for my final card, Adam Cole defeats Dexter Lumis. But it is, Dexter Lumis isn't even a shot. It's just a card of Adam Cole, baby.
Hey.
Alright, and your final card?
Roderick Strong also defeating Dexter Lumis. And guess who is not in the shot? Dexter Lumis.
Fuck Dexter Lumis.
So, I got Roderick Strong. I will concede that you won this round.
I won round one.
You definitely won this round. I did get a cool variant, and I did get Austin Theory and Damian Priest / Johnny Gargano, but I'd say Bianca Belair, Adam Cole, and the Finn Balor, William Regal one, and Adam Cole kind of beats mine.
Yeah. Alright, now it's time for the big boy cards. So regular WWE trading cards. Let's see if I can get a 2-for-0 this episode.
Come on, baby. Big money, big money, big money. Even with it already open, I can't get scored up.
I'll go ahead and start while you struggle. My first card. The Usos and the New Day defeat The Miz, John Morrison, Dolph Ziggler, and Robert Roode.
My first card is Otis at WrestleMania defeating Dolph Ziggler.
That was a great moment. I love that moment. Alright, my next card is a regular wrestler card. This time I got Naomi.
And my next card is a regular wrestler card as well, Johnny Gargano.
Alright, next up for me, Edge brawls with Randy Orton and attacks MVP on Raw.
Ooh, that's sweet.
Oh, he's putting the shit out of him. Alright, what you get?
Apollo Crews wins the United States Championship.
Was that when he beat Big E for it, or who did he beat for that? Alright. Next up is Drew McIntyre defeats King Corbin. 1 of 5,000.
And next up for me is Chad Gable.
Is it a regular Chad Gable card?
It is just a Chad Gable card.
Alright. Next up is a regular wrestler card. This time I got Io Shirai, who also just debuted her main roster debut on SummerSlam.
Next up, I got Angelo Dawkins of the Street Profits.
Alright, and my next one is another Raw moment where Bobby Lashley attacks Drew McIntyre and puts him in the Hurt Lock.
You see that? That's pretty cool. My next one is Kevin Owens and the Street Profits defeat Seth Rollins, Angel Garza, and Austin Theory, and it is a close-up of Montez Ford from the Street Profits. So now I have both Montez Fords and Angelo Dawkins.
My final card is a regular wrestler card. It's Raquel Gonzalez.
Raquel Gonzalez, that's my girl.
Regular card of just her. I like how half of my main roster ones are just NXT cards.
And my final one is memorable entrances, Undertaker.
What? The fucking Undertaker card?
Mm-hmm. Fucking baller as hell.
Yeah.
Who would you say won this one?
I mean, I think mine kind of sucked. I don't know. I think the NXT cards were better.
I think that they were. I don't know. I got the Street Profits. I got Undertaker. I got Johnny Gargano.
Yeah, I'm going to give you the second. I think this one is a tie.
I mean, you did get what's that? Raquel Gonzalez. I do love Raquel. I like the Bobby Lashley card, the Io Shirai. I like all your cards, and I just think that
Undertaker.
Mine are kind of, the Undertaker kind of stole the win for me.
Yeah.
It would have been a tough pick without the Undertaker. If the Undertaker had been something else, we would have had to really break it down. But I think Undertaker, memorable entrance, really stole me this win. It's morphin' time. Is what the Power Rangers say. And we're back with more of me. And I don't need to say that we're back.
Don't worry. We got so much material on this channel. You can stay here for weeks.
Yeah. So these figures right here, these bad boys, these are from the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers series. These specific sets, the Ninja Rangers, they were not introduced until the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers movie. So a lot of their at this point animals had changed. They had to go get trained by Ninja and all that, except new power points. The White Ranger, who was always the Tiger Ranger, and then the Pterodactyl was the original Pink Ranger, but once she accepted her new power point, she became Phoenix. She became the Phoenix. The Triceratops, Billy, once he accepted his new power point, became the Wolf. He's cool. And over here we have Adam. He was the second Black Ranger after Zach left the show. He was in the movie, and when he accepted his new power point, he became the Frog. He was really upset with him. I was like, oh, I got a frog. And then when they got all their new power points, they were also introduced a new Megazord. So, Zach got to ride around on a giant frog, Billy a wolf, Kimberly a phoenix, and Tommy a falcon, Angel eagle. Yeah, it was a falcon. So again, I have more Power Ranger stuff. When I say that I had luck in Memphis, it's a different kind of luck. These two on the far right end I actually did find in Nashville, and this boy right here I found today, actually, the Wild Force figure. Him right here in the center, I don't know why I mentioned Memphis at all. I actually found him at my Target here in Smyrna. But they did actually have like 5 or 6 of him in Memphis after I'd already bought him, and I was like, damn, I could have had my pick of the litter. I could have found the best one while I was there. We're gonna start off with this guy over here. He's one of the kind of like the little bitch baddies. In every series, there's a creature that has to take an ass whooping. A minion, yes. That has to basically they get the shit kicked out of them. Over here,
you guys might remember Putties. Well, this is like the next evolution.
This is the Machine Empire's version of Putties. It's called Toss. In Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, you had Putties, and then Zeo, you had Cogs. At some point in Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, actually, I think when they introduced the Ninja Rangers in the movies and everything, you had Tingo, and then, each series has its own, just basically, so that you watch Power Rangers before that. And then, over here we have Karax's Head. He is a Mighty Morphin Power Rangers villain. He's got some cool little piranha nunchucks, and it kind of gives off the vibe of like an old school karate master with the Fu Manchu style. But that's what I see when I look at it. But I really love his color pattern. They had a bunch of him, and I was able to pick out the one I like the most. And then, of course, right here we have Eye Guy. And his name's easy to remember because he consists of mostly just eye.
I hope his ass ain't covered because how are we gonna see it?
Ooh, painful. He is just super fucking creepy. He's also from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. I have a feeling it's been a long time since I've seen the episode, but I bet he was like really easy to beat because you could just poke him anywhere. Ow.
Was he the later season?
I think he was in season 2.
I don't remember.
And I think he comes back in a later episode. A lot of episodes, towards the end of the series, they reused a lot of villains or they brought them back and made them in order to have like, multiple versions of where they take over Power Rangers all at once. They were just trying to overwhelm the Power Rangers with numbers. Yeah. So, villains, baddies, booyah, and also good. Yeah, it's my thing.
So we went to Five and Below. Yeah! We went to Five and Below today. Grabbed us a couple cool items. Always find something cool in Five and Below. So let's start. Where do you want these?
Yeah, I figure we're gonna open these up. It's a 8-pack collection. Well, there's only 8 in the collection. It's lanyards with charms and cards, and I figured it'd be an interesting little thing to open up the podcast. We actually already for this episode opened up some Godzilla merch in the past, so maybe we can just add those to the lanyards.
Yeah.
Oh snap! Ooh! I got Space Godzilla in this bitch.
I've got. Who did I get?
Everything you need to know about the figure.
I got Space Godzilla's bitch too.
Huh?
We got Space Godzilla.
It didn't look the same when you pulled it out. We both got Space Godzilla, I guess.
All right. All right. Also, I got this mug. This is a Mandalorian mug. My mom loves Baby Yoda and everything Baby Yoda related. So I got her this mug. I would love it. I'm sure she'll use it. Never, but I got it for her
She'll
anyway.
probably use it. She drinks so much coffee.
Yeah, she drinks a lot of coffee.
You guys actually drink a gross amount of coffee.
I don't drink coffee.
Not you. Sorry, Brian and Freaky.
All right. Also, my girlfriend, she doesn't really collect anything except she does collect stuff for the office. This is a Kelly Kapoor. This is a Funko Mini. And it's one of Kelly. This is these I like, as you can see they are. And so I let her pick out Funko, and she got Kelly Kapoor Funko Mini.
This right here is actually a Dragon Ball Z energy drink, and it says Warrior Power on it. It's Power, sorry. It's a I don't know if it's a Namekian-centric drink, but it's got Piccolo on it, and that's pretty freaking cool because everybody knows the only black dude in all of it. Well,
The guy, hold on, what was his name? Mr. Red from the Red Ribbon Army.
okay, there's a couple other black people, but
Or no, he's Mr. Black. I don't think they even should have thought of that. He was black one. He's a black guy.
point being, he's the only real one. We all know what I'm saying.
And Hopo was pretty black. All right, go ahead.
Shut the fuck up. Anyways, this is just something we're actually going to try probably on a future date in 2000.
Okay.
There's another show that we have on our channel if you like podcasts and you want to listen to us be stupid, which I don't know why you'd want to do that, but we have.
do.
Yeah, apparently you do. Say so. We have Two Guys in Dark, which is basically our comedy and just
Comedy
everything.
review show. That's how I always. When I tell people, it's like it's a comedy review show.
And then we have Fears Are Us, which is our horror film podcast. It's got some skits and all kinds of stuff like that on it, and it's mainly about horror. So if you like that, if that's your niche, then we got that for you. Got that covered. And then our Dungeons and Dragons podcast.
It's our adventure done. We got everything in nerd. We don't like the rainbow nerd here. Cool kids with asthma. So we got everything for you.
Everything but people to watch.
Yeah, but fans, that's the one thing we can. Damn it.
Maybe one day.
I forgot that
we
ingredient.
shucks.
The fans. Last thing.
This is from the anime Hunter x Hunter, obviously, and it's just a birthday gift for my buddy. Not this one. His birthday did pass, so we're going to cover that on this episode. But my buddy Greg, shout out Greg, is in Knoxville. His birthday was literally just 2 days ago, and so I wanted to get him a gift. I didn't really know what to get him, so I got him. I know he loves this anime, and I know he loves the Green Bay Packers. Everybody's like, "Don't you dare buy him that $250 Aaron Rodgers rookie card." And I was like, "Okay, I will."
Talk me out of it.
You talked me out of it. I don't know how you did it.
So we got this cool ass Hunter x Hunter.
We're not going to talk about the fact that we got it at $5 and below, which means it was either $5 or below.
It was $5.
$5.
Most we could have spent on it.
Yes.
All right, so between episodes, I went on vacation. We went to Savannah, Georgia, and then I went to a little toy shop called Wren's Nest Toy Shop. That's Wren's Nest Toy Shop. It's like mostly like old school toys, but I found one really cool thing in here. I found these Scooby-Doo figures. Absolutely loved. Had to come get them. The first thing I got is this Playmobil Scooby-Doo. They have a bunch of different Scooby-Doos. You got a Samurai Scooby-Doo, a Policeman Scooby-Doo. You got like a regular Scooby-Doo, Fireman Scooby-Doo, Aviator Scooby-Doo, and Dracula Scooby-Doo. And I went with the coolest one, in my opinion. I got the Dracula Scooby-Doo figure.
Now, if you don't see the cape and you just see the back with everything, all the figures, shit beside him, you think it's Scuba Diver Scooby-Doo. But it's Dracula Scooby-Doo, so don't forget that.
Also, I found these Scooby-Doo Ghosts to collect.
Also from Playmobil.
Yes, also by Playmobil. It's got all the villains in it. And I was like, you know what would be fun if I picked up a couple of these, we open it, and we get us some cool Playmobil Scooby-Doo villains. So how about we each open one?
Okay.
Third one for the squad, aka me. So let's open up these, see which villains we get.
Like a savage. Oh, and it didn't work when I opened it like a savage. So I'm gonna try more something. Yes, taste that.
I won the race.
More savagery.
Let's see who I got.
You know what? Fuck him. Boom. He thought he won, but I got it out the bag fast. I got Tiki Shaman, which I don't actually know if that's his name.
Kind of like an Arabian villain, it looks like. What the fuck did I get? I'm gonna have to look on the list here to see who I got, because I don't know who the hell I got. Comes with all the collectibles. Okay, oh, I got the racist Scooby-Doo episode. Where he fights the Chinese ghost. I got the main villain from that episode, where Scooby-Doo makes a bunch of racist Chinese faces. Feature Sean, scream that up.
Here's the specialty of the house. Chocolate chop suey and spare ribber a la mode. If you want anything else, just go.
This is who I got. One of my least favorite Scooby-Doo episodes. He got the Tiki guy, right?
Yep, that's what it says. Well, actually, it doesn't say anything, but I assume it's Tiki guy.
Alright, let's see who the third one is.
For the squad! For the
squad! Alright, I tell you already. Looks like I got. Yes, I got the Headless Horseman, which is
that would have been so cool.
Which would be so cool if I already didn't have a Lego version of this Scooby-Doo character. But it is still pretty damn cool.
Did you know that one was in there?
I didn't know that. Well, yeah, I kind of did. I didn't know he was in the box, but I didn't know he was collectible because he.
Something's really fucking my stomach right about now. But up next we got a interesting little tidbit comic from Yibble.
Yeah, so for my birthday I went to Savannah this year, and I talked about going to the other toy store. Well, I went to a comic book store too. This was a comic book store called Planet Fun. Alright, it's alright, it's pretty good. I picked up this Batman comic because Batman's my favorite superhero. And it's also a crossover. It's not just Batman. This is also a crossover with a video game, which was also called The Wolf Among Us. And it's about a cop who's the big bad wolf, and he's from a fairy tale, and all the fairy tale creatures come live in New York. And this is a crossover between Batman and The Wolf Among Us. It's called Batman and Bigby, a Wolf in Gotham.
That sounds cool.
And it is really cool. I played the game. I got platinum on it. It was a great game. Plus, it's got my favorite comic book character, Batman, in there. I cannot wait to read and see how good this comic is. I've never even heard of it until I picked it up at Planet Fun in Savannah, Georgia. As I said earlier, we did go to Ric Flairs last match. Now, a lot of the stuff was kind of sold out when we got there. But I managed to get me and him each a Ric Flair last match souvenir cup. These were pretty cool. They were $20 a piece. But I picked these up because, you know, I'm glad I got to share that moment with my bestie. And we'll always have this moment. We'll always have these cups and that moment. We'll always live on with us. Hopefully, guys. We were there at the last match of Ric Flair. And then anytime we want a cup of milk or some wine or, you know, some booty sweat, we got us Ric Flair cup to drink it out of.
I never once imagined you use a collector cup.
I don't drink it all night. I don't know.
Because if you drink out of it, you clean it, and just put it in the washer. I don't want to lose the cool the design on the outside. Out of
Maybe you
respect.
can hand wash it.
Yeah, okay, I might use it every now and then, special occasions.
Special occasions when you want to bring up the bucket, you can bring out the Ric Flair last cup.
Woo! Woo!
Ooh, I don't like that. Like
Woo!
it's like an owl.
Woo!
It's like an owl trying to do a Ric Flair impression. Oh,
Woo! Woo! Neighbors.
Just stop.
Who's raping an owl?
That poor owl. Alright, I picked these up at work. These are collector's boxes. Space Jam 1 has been sitting collecting dust at work for months and months.
Nobody wants it.
I was hoping they'd go on sale, but the stingy fuckers will never put it on sale. So alright, I was going to pick it up because it would be fun to do on Figure Banks. The Hanna-Barbera, I picked it up the very first day I saw it, and I haven't seen them since. This flew off the shelves. I've never seen them come back. So we're going to open these bad boys up. Let's see what's inside.
Fluffer and Fuckafire. We'll bring this one up first. To celebrate the Wishbound movie.
Alright, now this is the Space Jam sequel, A New Legacy, and it's got a bunch of cool collector stuff inside. And let's see what we got.
First, did you watch the movie?
I have not seen the movie.
I have not. Continue.
Alright, let's. First up. Whoop. It's just a salt packet. First up, we got this nifty Team Squad hat.
Snapback Team Squad hat.
Hell yeah, that's a cool ass hat.
That's it. Yeah.
Next up, we got looks like a Space Jam basketball. That's cool. It's got Bugs, Lola on it, and on the other side, it's got the actual words Space Jam for the name of the movie. Next
Does
up,
this hat make you look like a truck driver?
Yeah.
you kind of look like a. How am I going to say this? Who's the guy who sings something fly, something fly?
Racist. Okay, got it.
That's not racist. Who was it? Put the hat back on so I can tell you who he was. What's his name? Phil Lamar. He sings I'm Happy.
Phil Lamar?
Phil
Lamar is...
Pharrell Williams?
Pharrell Williams.
Oh.
You look like you ate Pharrell Williams. That's what.
God damn. I don't look anything like Pharrell, but thanks.
And probably one of the coolest things in this box, you've got LeBron James, who's standing on top of this basketball. But be careful, it's not really attached super well, but it does look cool.
But it does look cool.
And we got one last thing, or a couple more items. Next up, we got a Team Bugs button. And Team Squad sticker. You got Bugs, Marvin Martian, and the Tasmanian Devil on this bad boy. Let's see if there's any on this thing. Oh, and a discount card or something. Kitty fuck. Alright, and finally, what do we have here?
Like, man, we got ourselves a cool box from Hanna-Barbera himself.
That's right. And these are made by Culture Play. Those are the guys who gave us the coupons. And we might have to go check on their online to see if we find some of these more of these cool ass boxes.
I just gotta know, man, what's in the box? What's in the box, man?
What's outside the Rubik's Cube? Oh, this bad boy. First up, you gotta fight me for this. A mystery machine. What is this, like a stitch thing?
Looks like a sticker.
Sticker? looks like a mystery machine, a really cool mystery machine sticker.
Yeah, I think it's just a good old fashioned sticker.
We got a cool badass mystery machine sticker. A Yogi Bear blanket. That is cool.
Good shit. That is good shit.
I love that. What else we got?
Is this the cup?
This is so cool. This is a Scooby-Doo cup. Even the box itself is dope. I can see why these flew off the shelf.
Yes, absolutely.
A Scooby-Doo cup.
You think it was the same thing in each box, or do you think they had different boxes?
I'm not sure. Oh, and also on the cup, you got the Tiki Ghost.
The Tiki Ghost.
You got Captain Cutler, the Space Kook, and it looks like a sea captain from a later series. I'm not sure which one that was. I'll have to do some research and see who that guy is. But that is cool. Up next, we got, this is cool, Tom and Jerry socks. Now, this might be a little bit for BJ's feet, but I'm sure Leslie, I'll give this 4 cases feet. So, they'll be appreciated a little bit more than we will.
We'll definitely wear.
But these are cool. I do love these Tom and Jerry socks. On the cover, on the socks, I can see Tom. It looks like he's just kind of laying the fuck out with Jerry. Probably with the giant hammer. And then what we got here, it looks like we got another. Oh, this one has, it's a Hanna-Barbera plate. It's got George Jetson and Allie. Okay.
Savage doesn't know how to eat soup, clearly.
It's got George Jetson and Astro. And over here, you got Fred and Barney, Tom and Jerry. Both look like they're to fuck each other up. Scooby and Shaggy, and Yogi and Boo Boo on this. This is a badass bowl. And that is it. We got another coupon for
30% off.
30% off on Culture Fly. Keep up. Welcome to the 2022 draft of the collector's boxes. So we are going to draft these items to see who gets what. Now, I bought them, so I get first draft. Okay, so the first pick, the collector's box 2022, let's see, draft. I'm going with the obvious. I gotta go with Scooby-Doo cup. Gotta go with it. It's my first pick. This is amazing cup. I love it. Come home with me.
First pick is gonna be the Yogi Bear throw.
Oh damn! That was gonna be one of my first picks. Yogi Bear. I figured I watched it.
It's dope. It's dope as shit. Everybody loves Yogi Bear.
Yes. All right, my next pick. Yeah, I'm gonna go with both. I love the bowl. I love the Hanna-Barbera characters on it. I gotta go with that as my second pick. Going with the Mystery Machine sticker.
Don't stab me. I'm watching you. Mystery Machine sticker.
Okay. Alright, for my next pick. I want to go actually with the really cool Toon Squad sticker. I think this is really cool. I think it's going to go somewhere cool in my house.
My next pick is gonna be LeBron James on the basketball.
I'm going to go with the Tom and Jerry socks. I'm going to give this to my girlfriend Kezia. So with cuties, I'm going to be one she's wearing that.
Bugs Bunny, Toon Squad. But
Alright, we got 2 picks left. We got the Space Jam basketball and the Toon Squad hat. I obviously got to go with the Toon Squad.
I will humbly accept Untitled Squad Space Jam.
You and Bonnie can go out and be playing some hoops.
The ball. Now this is close to the finale, and we reserve the baddest of most badasseries for this section of the series. And
all right, I'll go ahead and start with mine. So I had $25 in BJ Bucks, and I saw this bad boy, and I knew I had to catch him in. This guy. Wait, what comic book store did we get this at?
this was at Outer Limits in the Borough.
That's right. It's Outer Limit Comics. They had some really cool shit. I showed you the footage on that before. But I really love, again, Bray Wyatt's my favorite wrestler, and I just had to get this cool thing. I never had the action figure before, so I was like, all right, this is the time to get the action figure of the thing. And this was exactly $25. This is what I cashed it in.
Pretty good catch. Now this boy right here, he came out a while back and pretty much sold out instantly. Out of the entire Power Rangers / Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles crossover, he was the hardest one to get. I couldn't find him at any GameStop. I couldn't find him online. Every time I tried to buy it, it was unavailable. So I finally broke down and I bought one on Amazon. I regretted it when it came in the mail, and the fucking person who, I literally saw them walk up through the window. I'm like, what the fuck is that? And then they just throw my shit on the ground. I'm sure that's not the only thing that busted it up, but to see the way they treated that, and just the drop off, they probably didn't get treated very well the whole way here. Also, I opened it up, and as you can see, the box is like just all kinds of fucked up. But I am happy to say that the figure on the inside looks like he is in pristine condition, and he is just the baddest of the most badass motherfuckers. It is the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Power Rangers crossover Shredder as the Green Ranger. And it is super duper dope / fucking cool. I also have the rest of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Power Rangers crossover, and I got them so that I could show you on Figure Bank. I found those ones in the wild, but of course, again, I told you a lot of my stuff got left in Nashville.
We'll do those on a future episode.
Now this I found today in the same place, the same Target that I actually found the Wild Force Wolf, Lunar Wolf in the wild. And this is a Tyrannosaurus Century, and this one over here is a Boom Studios comic book and Nickelodeon crossover. Well, this one's just a straight up Boom Studios comic book crossover. It is a character that is introduced in the world of the Shattered Grid series, where Lord Dracon rules all, and basically the Centuries are like his ass-kicking runners. They're like, you could say they're like his versions of putties, only they kick so much ass. They're not really putty level, you know what I mean? They're like top tier ass whoopers. They're not his, Ranger Slayer or anything like that. They're pretty good. As you can see, they have two of the power swords connected by staff on both ends, which is also badass. And their uniform, their power suits look more like armor than regular old power suits. So that's super cool.
For the main event, I have bought this box in February. It's been sitting in my room since February. It is now August. And for months, my girlfriend has asked me, "Little bitch, what is in the box?" I was like,
Well, I didn't see all.
I'm not his girlfriend, but I would have asked the same exact thing.
no. She said, "Sean, please, what's in the box? Can I open it?" I said, "No, not till Bigger Bang episode 2. This is specifically for Bigger Bang episode 2. I have been waiting. This is now time to open this box." And this is by a company called Kid Robot. And you guys ready to see what's in the box?
Yes, we are. Dun-dun-dun-dun! It's plastic and paper. Yay!
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun-dun.
Tiny Toon Adventures Animaniacs.
Alright, now these are Tiny Toon Adventures / Animaniacs Vinyl mini-series by Kid Robot.
Vinyl.
Vinyl. So, these are Tiny Toon Animaniacs vinyl figures, minifigures. We're gonna play a game. You keep what you open, you keep. So, maybe trade these after, but we'll see. So we're gonna do one at a time. Now let's see how many they are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Looks like there's about 13, 14 of these guys. And we may get them all, we may not. But I don't see me buying any more of these because I already spent $200 something on these. All right, let's see who we get. You go first. There also is a mystery figure, but it's clearly Freakazoid if you look closely.
Freakazoid, 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 Freakazoid.
Oh, yeah.
Oh baby!
You got Hampton J Pig.
The very first round, I got Hampton J Pig.
All right, let's see who Shiny Boy got. Stand-up comedian boy, Shiny Boy. I'm never going to use that on stage.
Shiny Boy, stand-up comedian boy. Just like how the way you say it.
Sounds like a Russian person trying to sell a medium. Alright, so what I got? I got Dr. Scratch and Sniff.
Ooh, baby.
That throws me off every time.
You know, the one thing I remember about him is from the Animaniacs movie, where he's literally like, "You will take the high road and we'll take the low road. We will reach the wishing star before them." It's basically everybody's involved in that song.
Oh yeah.
But
well, he was in the very pilot. He was in the very first episode. He actually had hair, but they drove him crazy where he ripped his hair out.
yeah.
All right, that's 2 down.
Bunch more to go.
Bunch more to go.
You took the one-on-one.
Let's switch now.
glue closed. It seems like somebody opened it before, which would make sense because maybe it just came. Yeah, I was about to say they're sealed. There's no way they probably came open and somebody closed it. I got. Uh-oh. Oh!
You got Babs Bunny.
I'm gonna end up with the whole
Tiny Toons.
main Tiny Toons cast.
Alright, he got Babs Bunny. Let's see who I got. It's a big old dick. Oh shit. I got an Animaniacs character.
That's one of the ones I want.
Let's see, what's her name? She is Slappy Squirrel. I remember her, she's like an old lady. Here she is. She also comes with her cane.
Ooh, baby.
Alright, who's your number 3? So far it's 2 Tiny Toons, 2 Animaniacs. If you do get Freakazoid, I might throw a left hand.
Left hand.
Followed by a right.
Jab? Oh, you just gonna beat them. Look at it. If you get Freakazoid, it's a fight. That's what he said. Well, you don't gotta worry about fighting me right now.
Oh shit, is that Dizzy Devil?
Because I am pulling up with the Tiny Toons Squad.
Alright. Nobody yet has hit one of the Warner siblings, so I'm betting right here I'm going to get a Warner sibling.
My bet is a bag of dicks. He's probably closer to being correct than I.
If I get bad dicks, left and right.
Wait, with me or the person who's owed it to you?
You, because you jinxed me.
Yeah.
Alright. See who we got. Oh, a first duplicate, but I got a. Let's see what her name. Yes, I also now have a Babs Bunny.
This come with 2 left ears like mine did. Or 2 right ears. Maybe we can trade ears. Usually just came with 1 ear. Oh, wait, it's in there. It's facing the same way like mine one.
Maybe just put it in.
No, it's just 2 left ears. They send it with 2 left ears. Or, I mean, they're different, but the only way that you're allowed to put them in would suggest the opposite direction. So that's interesting. My turn again?
Yeah.
Ooh, baby.
Alright. So what's your number 4 pick?
Big money, big money, big money. It is. Oh!
Oh, damn, you got, let's see. Calamity Coyote. The Wile E. Coyote of Tiny Toons. Okay. Alright, this is my number 4. So far, doing pretty good. 2 Animaniacs, 1 Tiny Toons. Let's see what I get number 4. Uh-oh! Oh, shit!
Damn.
The brain!
Nah, I am jealous of that one. I am jealous of that
I'm gonna put him front and center. He's leading the army. It is VJ's turn.
I am jealous of that one.
I can't sit down anymore. It's getting real now.
we battle back with the brain.
What? I finally get a really good one.
Front of the back.
And he gets it right back. Or brain for brain.
That was pretty awesome. Yeah, there's no way I could have predicted that I was going to get the brain too.
Okay. Alright. That puts us at, what is that? That's 5.
4 or 5 apiece, yeah.
Alright, wait, no.
Oh,
Yeah, this is my fifth
Yeah,
one.
you're in your fifth one now. I'm always going to hit it. Did I open the first one?
I guess you did. Alright. Let's see who I get. Some ears.
Oh, it's Wiley. Yeah.
Now I got a Calamity Coyote
Calamity
too.
Coyote.
Yeah, we're getting duplicates, but at least it's not over
Yeah, we're catching up.
other stuff.
You see who I got in this? A bad boy. It is.
Oh shit!
Yakko.
He just got Yakko Warner. Oh man, you're getting the good shit. So, all right. Once I open this, that means we're halfway through the box set.
Ooh. I bet you get Yakko too. We're not.
We're not. I'll be happy with any of the Warner siblings.
Oh, I said Yakko. I meant Yakko.
Oh my god, you ain't gonna believe this.
Yakko.
Yakko Warner.
Immediately after me.
All right, cut. Let's go ahead and give me the.
Oh, she's giving me the thumbs up. Sorry, my eyes were closed this close. I don't think they could have been any further closed than that. Oh, baby.
Oh man, let's see who that is. Little Beaver. He's a Tiny Toons character. He is basically like the Tiny Toons Roadrunner.
Probably doesn't say BB.
I think he might. Actually, I can't remember.
Probably the only thing he does say.
All right, let's go ahead and see who I got while he puts the headpiece on.
Which part is the headpiece? Which part is the butt? What's that?
I imagine the headpiece is the bigger.
The bigger one?
Yeah. All right.
Where'd you see him on the box?
Holy shit! Pinky.
He got Pinky.
Pinky and the brain.
Brain, 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 brain. Once you put them all together, it actually makes sense. Ooh, baby. Big money, big money, big money. Baby.
Oh my gosh, Buster Bunny. Let me get you both of the bunnies.
Have the whole,
Tiny Toons wrong.
yeah. And this one actually, I don't want to say it's sexist or not, but it looks like it came with both ears. Boy bunnies are just more important.
Alright, I'm gonna open my next one. Okay. Oh shit!
Dot!
I got Dot Wonder. Gives me 2 of the Animaniacs. Both Pinky and the Brain. I've only got 1 of the Rabbits and Tiny Toons. And I'm missing a whole bunch of other Tiny Toon characters.
I got
Another Buster.
Buster twice.
Oh, that is BJ. That's our first duplicate of each other's stuff. So hopefully I don't get the same poison on my next one. But that is trade fodder if I don't get them.
It is.
Alright. Who's it going to be? Well, I just jinxed myself. Another Pinky.
I don't know. I do need Pinky.
He does need Pinky.
I don't know what I just said. But I do know this is the one. Okay. That is just another duplicate, is what I was trying to say.
You got another little beagle.
Yeah, and a high control.
Oh, good.
And I broke something in the wall. I was trying to pick up little beagle. Good.
That's great.
Up the fridge. Just a corner piece of the fridge.
Oh, it was a cabinet. It's actually part of the fridge.
It's actually part of the fridge.
Oh, whoops. Alright, my next one, we only got 3 left. Well, he's got 2, I got 3. Here we go.
The big one for Sean, too. So this is...
Here we go. Number 3. See who we got. Holy shit. It is
Oh my god, he got all 3.
I got all 3. Where's your Buccaneer? I'll just in here. And a maniacs.
Boom.
Oh, fuck.
Boom, 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 boom.
Can I have
Boom, boom,
something?
boom, 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 boom. You got Dot. What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Yeah, I got 2 pinkies, I guess.
Yeah.
Alright, 2 left for me. Okay, no Freakazoid yet. I'm kind of getting a little nervous.
It's like all this and no Freakazoid, I will kill somebody.
Another
Dot. Yakko.
Yakko. 2 Yakkos.
2 Yakko.
I can't really trade with him because he's got it. Alright, this is BJ's final Tiny Toon Animaniac figure.
And it is giving me a lot of trouble to open. You will never believe who it is.
Is it Yakko?
It's blue.
Buster Bunny.
It is Buster Bunny.
Yeah, that's
third
three
time,
Buster
which
Bunny.
means you probably not getting a Buster Bunny, my guy.
If you want all 3,
Oh no, I just meant like I don't think he'll be in that
Oh.
box.
I hope not. Alright, my final Tiny Toon / Animaniac character. Let's see who it is. Another dot.
Oh snap!
I will give you a dot for a Buster Bunny.
How about a little beaker?
Okay, I'll give you a dot for a beaker.
Yeah.
All right.
And I will give you a bush beaker.
The only other thing I got to do
For that there pink.
Hold on.
I can just hear them both saying, "What's that, Brain?" Like just because he accidentally cloned me.
All right.
And I will give you a Buster for another one of your what?
I don't need 2 Busters.
But I don't need two. You shouldn't be 2 Wackos either.
I don't need 2 Abos.
I'm just kidding. I'll keep them.
Yeah, I don't think but you don't have any other duplicates, do you?
Nope.
All right, I think that's going to end the trade. Well, unless you want to trade someone, like I'll give you my Squirrely Squirrel. What's her name? Screwy Squirrel.
Screwy Squirrel.
For either your Hampton or your Dizzy Devil.
Oh, I can't do that.
What about Scratch and Sniff for Dizzy Devil or Hampton?
Those are like my two favorites. From the Animaniacs, and I also have a complete Animaniacs set. So,
all right.
Sorry, not
Tiny Toons.
Tiny Toons.
All right, I guess this is how the cookie crumbles. Although
Slappy Squirrel and Dr. Scratch and Sniff, they're the only other two that looks like that are on the Tiny Toons section. I don't think they count.
They're from Animaniacs.
Yeah, they're from Animaniacs. I think I have the full Tiny Toons set. So I would keep I got my full Tiny Toons set. I got all the Warner Brothers sisters, and I got
Pink in the Brain.
Who
didn't we get?
We did not get.
So we got everybody with exclusion of Freakazoid. Just, on separate
squads.
Okay.
If I had gotten Slappy and Dr. Scratch and Sniff, I would have had everybody, and then except for Freakazoid. And you are missing.
I'm just missing
Hampton J. Pig
and your Dizzy Devil.
So it's pretty fair, pretty even.
All right.
That was one hell of a haul.
Yes, this was a Big Bang Nashville episode 2 of Figure Bang, and I think this fit the bigness of Nashville level.
It did. Oh yeah. You want to talk about country? You want to talk about heart and soul? You want to talk about limousine riding, jet plane flying? Except I don't think he flew one. But point being,
He was in a plane wreck.
he was. Point being, we got to do so much awesome stuff. We got to see Ric Flairs' last match. I just want to close out this episode with saying, I got you a lot of stuff for your birthday. And you got your 25 VJ bucks.
Yeah.
And
Used it wisely.
I don't want you to feel skipped out, because I know you gave me 100 Sean bucks for, my birthday. And I got you a lot of stuff that you won't get to see until the next episode.
Okay.
But I'm also going to give you an additional 25 VJ bucks.
What?
And one of the birthday gifts that I got you for your birthday, I'm going to go ahead and give to you for this special occasion, Ric Flair's last match.
Okay.
Boom.
Holy shit. Ooh, I got this retro Ric Flair Nature Boy styling and profiling. This bad motherfucker. The packaging is beauty. The packaging on this just looks like old school. I love the packaging on this bad boy.
I just want to note that it comes with a microphone, because if there was one thing, which there was plenty and there was many, don't get me wrong, but if there was one thing Ric Flair did better than anyone else, it was that microphone, baby.
So it looks like there's 4 of them total. I'm going to try to get the whole series on this show. Looks like there's also a Honky Tonk Man, Shake, Rattle, and Roll. Yeah, that's right, the Honky Tonk Man is also in the series. You also got Hollywood Hulk Hogan, brother, and he's in his WCW Hollywood Hulk Hogan NWO style. You got the sunglasses. We just got the Nature Boy. He's the 3rd one in the series. And finally, there's a 4th member who it looks like we got it back here. It's also my favorite wrestler, Bray Wyatt, the Fiend, but he's in his regular Bray Wyatt stuff, Mad Hatter style. So we're going to have to find those other 3 on future episodes of Figure Bang.
And I just want to say that it's pretty interesting that this series they came out with just so happens to have 4 of some of your favorite wrestlers.
Yeah.
I mean, 3 specifically. Like, if you could replace Hollywood Hulk Hogan with a Doink the Clown,
or
this series would be
for me,
meant for you.
Or The Miz or somebody else.
You trying to hate on Hollywood Hogan?
He's alright.
I feel like out of the Hulk Hogan, he was a better Hulk Hogan. because you got to see his big heel run. It did go to shit after a minute, but
My favorite Hulk
as far
Hogan.
as surprises,
My favorite Hulk Hogan's Mr. America, but that's
true.
that's for
That is
another
good.
day.
That was a good one. All right. Well, that's our haul. That's really all we got. You want to talk about big experiences and big events and just big all in general. This last few days in Nashville has been huge. Yes. We have had probably one of the most grandiose adventures that we have had in our entire.
Guess how old we are?
No. I want to say 14 years of friendship. 14 years?
Could be more.
15?
We'll do the math later on.
Yeah, it's been a while.
It's been-
6th grade. How old were we in 6th grade? It was 2006, so I was.
Well, 2006, we'll just count up 16. So 16 years.
Yeah, 16 years of friendship.
Okay.
I knew it was a lot.
But
This is one of the. We got to go to SummerSlam together. We got to go see Ric Flairs' last match together. We got to do one of our favorite things, which is figure hunting together. We, you bought an entire series for us to open and unbox together. You got me birthday presents. I just so happened to go to Memphis and have one of the best, worst times of my life. And we also, again, more times in Memphis.
I got this at Walmart when I wear kale.
Hell. Just one of the best adventures that we've been on together, and it is great to have you as my best friend.
Yes, definitely. And I can't wait for
Don't ever. No, I'm just kidding.
maybe in 4 more years when we hit the 20 year.
20, that's it. There's 20 years you can start touching me. 30 years you can buy me dinner.
40 years on his ass. All right, I hope you don't pull this up.
I'm putting that on my 40th birthday cake. Oh, wait, sorry, my 68th birthday cake. Actually, it'll be my 62nd birthday cake.
Well, whatever that is, you're just gonna like whirl in the
If we
wheelchair.
make it to 62,
PowerPoint.
Oh no! If we make it to 62, diapers off, my guy, and I'm just gonna be like, "Come on, shiny boy!
I got the footage. You said it.
You promised. You edited the video and everything. You could have took it out, but you left it in."
All right, we'll see episode 3. Bigger bang. It is time.
It's time for what?
I farted, but stop or keep going.
For real?
I farted twice. For
Okay,
real.
let's-
All right, cut.
Hello and welcome to Getting shit.
It comes with a little mini lunchbox and a backpack with Goku going Super Saiyan. You got VJ going Super Saiyan too.
Who?
Vegeta and Goku.
You said VJ.
Well, VJ's not going Goku, but Vegeta is.
What the fuck are you saying?
I told you I was dehydrated.
Damn.
Where's that water?
You just had a mouth with Alzheimer's. What the fuck was that? He's what? VJ's not going. Goku.
Grab me a water.
What the fuck?